here. So today we are going to do back to school DIY locker decor. Guys, are you excited for school? Me either. But we can be excited about what our locker's gonna look like. So I've done lots of locker decor videos in the past. You should go check those out. They're really cool. After this video. What am I doing with my hand? It's been 2 years since my first locker video. Oh, I'm so adorable. Tools for School sent us these awesome locker supplies, so let's make something cool to go with them. Thank you, Tools for School, for sponsoring this video. Today, I got something fresh for you. For the first craft, I'm going to teach you how to make mini hanging macrame planters. For this, we will need plaster of Paris. So I have here a half a cup of water, and I'm going to add a cup of plaster of Paris. Let's stir it up. You want it to look like pancake batter. I got these little paper cups. I'm going to put the plaster of Paris inside of it so it makes like a little pot. If you tap it, it all goes to the bottom. Now I got this little pencil eraser and I'm just going to stick it in the middle so it will hold the plant. So this one we're going to do a little different. We want the back to be flat so that it will go against the locker door. So what I'm going to do is I cut out a piece of cardboard. So I'm going to stick it in like this, like about 3/4 of the way, and then fill this side up. That's good. Now we're going to let those sit until they're nice and dry. So I made these plaster of Paris molds ahead of time. Let's open them up and see how they worked. There we go. Ooh. It worked. I like how it kind of looks like cement. Now we're just going to sand off the rough edges. Now that it's nice and smooth, let's get to painting. I'm just going to do a diagonal blue color across the bottom and then a gold stripe above it. You can also tape it to get nice and straight lines. I'm gonna use spray paint too. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, I really like this one. Yay! Now it's time to put the plants in. I got these fake plants at the store and I'm just going to hot glue them in. It's a little plant. This one is just going to be sitting on my locker shelf, so I'm going to put a cute little blue pom-pom trim around it. This one is really cute. Since this one is flat on the back, it's going to be on the locker door. So I'm going to glue a magnet on it. In my other locker videos, there was like a disco ball and a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Well, I'm going to replace that with a macrame plant holder. I'm going to cut 12 pieces of yarn that are 1 foot long. Now I'm going to tie them in a knot all together at the top. Alright, so here's the tricky part, so pay attention. I'm going to split the yarn up into groups of 2. So you want to get an object that's about the same thickness as this marker. What we're going to do is tie a square knot around the marker using the 2 strings. See, now when I pull the marker out, there's a little gap right there. Now let's do the other ones. Now we're going to take this pair of strings and separate them and connect them to the strings next to them with a knot. This is just a regular old knot. Look at it. It looks like a flower or like a snowflake. Just take the plant and put it on right in the middle. And then we're going to bring up our edges. Oh my gosh, it's so cute! So cheesy! guys, last step. This is how we're going to hang it in our locker. You're going to need a little ring just like this. What you're going to do is feed all the yarn through it. Now that we got all of our strings through the ring, we're going to fold those strings over on the other side and hot glue them down. Now I'm going to put a blob of hot glue and I'm going to wrap the folded strings down with a new piece of string. Trim off the extra yarn that is left over. And that's what it looks like when it's done. Our planters are ready. Now let's move on to the locker wallpaper. For the stamp, you'll need foam paper, scissors, and a hot glue gun. I'm going to cut out several squares for the base, and then on the next foam paper, you can cut out any pattern you want. I'm going to do a plus sign. Now I'm going to stack them all up and glue them together. And there's your stamp. I've already marked where I want my design to go. Now I'm just going to stamp all the way across. And this is what it should look like when it's done. I totally love this, you guys. And last but not least, I'm going to make some curtains for my locker shelf. This way I can hide my secret food stash in it. You'll need Velcro, fabric, a glue gun, and some trim. To make the curtain, we need to gather it. So what we're gonna do is put a little dot of glue, and then we're going to pinch the fabric and then lay it over it. See, now we're going to make another set. Now we're just going to glue the trim across the top. Surprise! Look at how cute they turned out. It looks like a little skirt. Now we're going to stick on the adhesive Velcro, one on each side and one in the middle. The other side of the Velcro will attach to the locker shelf. Everything is prepared and ready. Now let's go to my locker. We're gonna start with the wallpaper. Since it's contact paper, we could just peel and stick. Make sure you get the one that says removable. We're gonna start at the top and work our way down. It's time for the shelf. This is the Tools for School adjustable locker shelf. See? Small, big. I'm just gonna stick it in and expand it. Time to add my locker rug. Let's attach our peel and stick Velcro for our curtains. Oh my gosh! It's so cute! And I'm still trying to decide what I want to put in there. Talkies, licorice. Comment down below what you would hide in there. Time to hang up my Tools for School magnetic pencil holder. I just had the best idea. I'm gonna put the pom-pom trim on it so it'll match the locker stool. While we're at it, we're gonna put some on the mirror too. That's better. And last but not least, let's add in our planters. So cute. Tell me down in the comments below which DIY was your favorite. The wallpaper, the curtains, or the plants. I think this is my favorite locker that we've ever decorated. Comment down below which one was your favorite. We did pineapple one, we did a cactus one, we did a mermaid one, a unicorn one, and also just like a regular one like this where it doesn't really have a thing. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hopefully you guys liked the locker. I had so much fun making it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below which DIY was your favorite. Have a great school year, guys. Ava out.
Thank you so much for joining me today and helping me decorate my locker for back to school. Hope you guys all have a great school year and make sure to get those A+.
Ready and action.
What am I doing? That's where we're going to put our plant to.